What's going on, Bears family? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Bobby, Haize, we in the building today. We're going to talk about everything going on with the Bears after that loss to the Eagles. We'll get into all that and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, Bobby. So we got our asses kicked last night. Not as nearly as bad as what people thought that we were going to do coming into that game. But physically, there's a bunch of injuries that came out of this game, bro. We got injury updates to Equinami St. Brown, Justin Fields, Jack Sanborn, Jalen Johnson, Tevin Jenkins. Hey, listen, there was a lot of Bears that got banged up last night, bro. None of them seem like they're anything too severe or serious right now. I know that Tevin Jenkins is going to be tested. They're also going to be sending Jack Sanborn for testing, so maybe we'll hear something from that by the end of the day. But what do you think about all the injuries the Bears suffered last night against the Eagles?
It sucks, and it's already, bro, the team is already depleted, if you ask me, and it has a lack of talent. I mean, it comes with the game, but you definitely don't want to see it, especially when you're looking at Tevin Jenkins, who I believe can be your starting guard moving forward, and then your quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But injuries are a part of the game. It was bad to see Jack Sanborn go down as well because that guy was flying around again. This kid continues to impress, but it's a part of the game. But it is, a little bit of a stinker, just a little stench, you know what I'm saying? Because you definitely want to, they ain't playing for much, but pride at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want to see no injuries pile up like that.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, it's just this, man. It's happening at the tail end of the season. We got 3 games left this season. If it was going to happen at any time, like I said, we're all also trying to lock in that second overall pick if we can get it. Just shut everybody down, bro. Like anybody who's like, if you have any type of questions, if it gets to Friday and you're like, hey man, we don't know if they're gonna be like, just sit them down, bro. We ain't got nothing left. There's nothing to prove at all left with this season. I think we accomplished what we set out to do this season, and that is really take a look, see some growth from Justin Fields, have Justin Fields establish himself as the true franchise quarterback we all were sure he was going to be able to be. And then on top of that, you've also got benefits. You got Jack Sanborn, Kyler Gordon's coming around. We had a big interception yesterday as well. Like, hey, I'm telling you, Kyler Gordon can round out and be that playmaker that he talked about in the offseason and we thought he was going to be. That with Jaquan Britt, like we got a nice amount of players on this team to build something off of, and we got the cap space and draft picks coming. You don't want to risk damaging anything that could be your future, which with these meaningless games at the back end of the season, at least not to me.
I'm with you, bro. And I gotta throw the young kid in there, Velus Jones. Thank God for putting Vildor out of here. Thank you.
Yeah,
because he played well as well. He played great as well. And I'm with you. If you get to Friday and everybody's still banged up, you don't know if they can go, just sit it down. The only thing I will consider be like, damn, let's see how my team competes against another team. But definitely after this week, shut it down, bro. Get the other guys chances to make up for it, to make a spot for next year or something. Shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, you could have people they could get the inside edge on maybe the practice squad or wherever next year if you want to take a look at some other people. But we really don't have much. I mean, looking at the rest of the schedule for the Bears, we already knew the Bears had one of the most difficult schedules left in the NFL. It's not getting no easier, bro. We got Buffalo next week. Then we got Detroit. We ain't nobody worried about Detroit. And then Minnesota. But listen, those are all teams that have better records than the Bears, right? All teams that are playing much better than us. Two of those 3 teams are definitely going to the playoffs. So like it's not about to be it's not going to be a cakewalk for the Bears anyway. Why risk it if you don't have to, especially with Justin Fields? You know my frustration. Like Justin Fields got sacked 6 times last night, bro. That's just like you can't protect your quarterback. You're not protecting your quarterback in doing that, bro. Like you got to think and look at sending him down. I really don't understand, besides the rah thing of like, oh, but he's a quarterback. He needs to learn to fight through adversity, all this. What adversity do you want him to fight through? He's been sacked 46 times on the season, bro. 82 times in his first 2 seasons in the NFL.
That's ridiculous.
Like, let's improve the offensive line, bro. Like, that's crazy, fam. 82, that's wild. You
definitely got to improve that offensive line, bro. You got to. You have to.
Yeah, it's really nothing left. Like I said, nothing less for Justin to prove, nothing less for most of these players to prove. Like, yeah, could you look at Tevin Jenkins and say, hey, we want to completely make sure he's solid as that star. What else he's shown you? Unless you sign somebody better, he needs to be starting on your offensive line. So, like, in that Tevin Jenkins injury, bro, if he walks out with that not being something major, shout out to him because that didn't look good.
For real, it did not look good, bro. He was over there
Yeah.
on his face down, kicking. Whew. So that means he was in some pain, bro.
For sure. Moving on from that one, though. So Justin Fields is coming in on Lamar Jackson's single season rushing yard. He is, I think, a little over 200 yards away from hitting it. I know we just said he's 207 yards shy from breaking it. I know me and you both are of the mindset, hey, let's not risk it with Justin. If they do play him, what percentage are you giving Justin Fields to go ahead and break that record, bro?
About a 75 to 80% chance. I'm gonna just stand on 80%. I think it's that because, like, bro, like we just 40. He been sacked 40 plus times already, so he gonna have to get loose. Like he gonna have to get loose. But man, if he does play, but I'm on the mindset like if you want to play him for one more week, this will be it for me. If I was calling the shots, this your last game. Go out, ball out, and then we seeing Trevor Siemian and Nathan Peterman moving forward. And if and I'll be protecting some of my other assets as well. Brisker, Gordon. Right now, my last 2 weeks will be auditions for who want to make the team next year or have a shot. That's how I will approach it. Because you ain't got nothing, you ain't playing for nothing. We already, we're gonna be in that top, echelon of the draft pick of the draft. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields last night, I think, too, kind of goes overlooked. 14 to 21, passing 152 yards, 7-yard average. He had a QB rating of 119.5. That's not bad, bro. Like, in 95 yards rushing, Justin Fields, we know what Justin Fields can be. I don't think there's any more doubt. People know Justin Fields is one of the most exciting players in all of football. We know what he can be. And I would love to see him break the record. Like, bring all QB records that we can bring because we don't have a lot of them here in Chicago because we haven't had a lot of goddamn good quarterbacks.
Right, come on now.
But at the end of the day, it's this, man. I don't want to see him going for no record and risk any type of long-term injury, bro. That's just how I keep feeling. And maybe I'm too protective when it comes to that, bro. But at the end of the day, I would hate to see, because with our luck, he'd break the record. On the play he breaks the record, he gets injured. Knock on wood. Like,
for real,
you don't want to see nothing like that, bro. Like, we've been through enough as Bears fans, bro.
Yeah, now, man, he already supplanted himself in a number of history books, bro. Just let Lamar have it this year. If it come next year, cool, fine. But do it when it's more meaningful. So,
yeah. Definitely, I agree with that. It like right now, okay, you broke a record. That's cool. We ain't win nothing. I don't really care. Like, forget the individual records, man. Let's break some wins. Can we do that? That's what we need to do.
And that's why I like to hear coming from him, bro. He be like, okay, yeah, cool, but we didn't win. That's what I want to hear from my quarterback.
I feel it. I definitely feel it. Moving on, bro. Somebody who we keep trying to hold out hope for, bro. We gave him the nickname Dropsy Jones, bro. And Matt Eberflus had this to say about Dropsy. He said this: I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like when the guys lose the football. It's not good. Guys have to do a better job securing the ball. Again, I'll look at the tape, but when you're in traffic, you have to have 5 points of pressure on the ball and put your hand over the ball, fucking hand over the balls. I think what he said there's an important piece to it. Like I said, we'll look at it and see where it is. I'm glad that Matt Eberflus spoke out on this, bro, and said that, like, listen, it was nice of him to say, we'll look at the tape. You don't need to look at no tape. Everybody saw, bro. Dropsy did Dropsy Jones type shit. That's what the fuck happened. What do you, when it comes to Velus, bro, what do you look at, because the Bears, as we said, aren't really trying to win anything? Do you let him keep going? Do you give some other people different looks to see if you can create something else? Do you look more at Ebner in special teams, or do you want to keep it going to Velus and try to let him work himself out of it?
Nah, bro. Work on it, not on my time. Your own time at this point. Work on that shit in the offseason. We put you in the doghouse, then we let you out the doghouse, and you worked your way back into the doghouse. Like, that was all on him. They gave him opportunity, and I believe that as sports fans and especially Chicago Bears fans, he was the biggest disappointment out of the rookie class, bro.
Yeah, Bro. Bro. I look at Velus, man, and like, yeah, I said it before. He's fast as all get out, and that's all cool. But like, if you can't hold on to the ball, which is your primary job, bro, it's gonna be tough pickings for you. And and right or wrong, when you come into the league as an older rookie, your leash is even shorter to start off with.
Bro.
You're supposed to come in polished. You're supposed to come in as closer to that finished project. Yeah, we don't expect you to be perfect. Every rookie gonna have room for growth, no matter how old they are. But I'm telling you, with your ceiling not being that high, you don't like. He may have completely fucked it up for himself already in his first NFL destination by just the amount of drop plays that he's had this season in both the passing game and special teams. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, man. It's disappointing, bro, because you said it. I backed you up. I said it. I know C-Dub a couple of times. We picked him week after week to make an impact, and he made an impact negatively, though. Like, you was hurting, you know what I'm saying, his case and, the team. It was just – and shout out to Eberflus. He tried to play it cool, but then he just kept it 100 was like, I don't like it, bro. He tried to come out, play it cool. We got to look at the film, but he was like, nah, bro, I don't like it. I got to keep it a buck. I don't like it. Shout out to Eberflus for that. For real.
Yeah, one of the people who we were high on after the last game, played 10 snaps in the last game, was Alex Leatherwood. This game, he gave up 2 of the 6 sacks on Justin Fields, and he got blown up in pass protection by Riddick a couple of different times. Has that changed your outlook on Leatherwood at all? I still want to see him get more snaps. I still want to see him because at this point, you got one good game, one bad game. I'm not going to judge you too harshly or favorably on either one. Now you still have 3 more games to show us what you can do. But how do you feel about Alex Leatherwood after that performance yesterday?
I'm on the same mindset as you, bro. He had one solid game. He had a bad game. Let's see if this guy can work a little bit harder and bounce back. You know what I'm saying? All games are not going to be great. You know what I'm saying? From offensive linemen, you want them to be more, polished and strong. But this is a guy who pretty much he ain't, because he was cut by the Raiders and he been out all year until last week. True. So I believe you be a little more lenient with him. So you know what I'm saying? Give him another shot. I'm with you. Let him audition for the rest of the year. 3
Especially
games left.
Because even with that, he wasn't the worst lineman out there. Cody Whitehair was absolute garbage. He gave 3 sacks. Like Cody Whitehair, bro, that man was terrible, bro. Terrible.
That's bad. That's bad.
Bro. That's we got some work to do in the offense. The offense and defensive line still are kind of the positions I hope that they focus on the most in free agency. But man, Cody Whitehair is fucking terrible, bro. Like we got some terrible linemen, bro. Like when you just look at it, we got some bad linemen.
Bro, then that's bad because Musty, he be getting his bro. Almost every single play, he getting pushed into Justin Fields, bro.
For sure.
You weigh 300 pounds. You can't anchor down not once. You can't anchor down once, bro. Please, come on, bro.
You can't be a human that big and not like it don't make any sense, bro. Like it really doesn't make any sense. Like bro, that shit crazy.
It don't make no sense, bro. I can't, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. But still, taking away, there were some positive things. Mike Pennell played good in that game yesterday as well. Shout out to the veteran playing good. Don't know if he has a future here with the Bears or not, considering they're looking to fix some things. And Cario Santos again, bro. Listen, C-Dub going kidnap that man, bro.
He ain't making his case, bro. And I don't know. He was dramatic last. He came into the season with a nice streak.
Yeah,
he just now.
The Monstars took his talent, bro. They about to do Space Jam and for football or something, bro. Because it's like they took that. Everybody said, like, let me say, there are a lot of people that say it in the comments of these videos too. Like, well, he was automatic last year. I get that. I feel you on there, and he absolutely. I can't take away from what he did last year, but last year ain't helping this year. So like, he's been terrible, bro. He's been terrible.
Yeah, just bad.
Special teams is not supposed to hurt you that bad, bro.
Bro, they've been hurting us all year. Him and Vegas.
That's crazy.
Just dumb. Just dumb.
That's wild, man. But all right,
That is
overall
crazy.
positive view from a good loss from the Chicago Bears. They competed with the best team in football, way better than some people were giving them credit for. Anything left? Any takeaways? Anything you got left from the game before we go, brother?
Man, I just got to commend Justin Fields, bro. He came out, he balled out again. He did what he did, bro. I don't know how the hell he reeled off that run because dude looked like he was finna suplex him over. Justin Fields said, "No, not today, buddy." This guy is ridiculous, bro. Like, and it sucks because it sucks on not seeing Lamar Jackson because to me, those are the two best running quarterbacks in the league right now. And really, pretty much, you can't go wrong with neither one of them. I would love to see a game in the next few years, if not next year, Lamar versus Justin Fields, because they're gonna be running wild, bro. It's just gonna be crazy. The kid is exciting. Somebody said that Justin Fields is probably treading towards the equivalent of how Derrick Rose, the excitement that he put into the city.
That's fair.
If you put a team around him next year, is going to be there. The way my wife don't watch basketball. But when Derrick Rose was playing, she watched basketball, bro.
Yeah, it was hard not to watch, bro. That's what literally flipped the switch in my son, because at the time he would have been only 3 or 4. And at that time, it's switching where he just started paying attention to basketball and has never stopped since. And like, he was one of the most electrifying players in all of basketball. And I feel you, Justin Fields has every ability to do the same thing in football.
Facts.
Every ability.
Can't wait to see what's in store for moving forward, bro. It's gonna be exciting times,
bro. Like I said before, without a single deal happening yet, the Bears have a chance to be top 10 in offense and defense next season, bro.
Let's go, baby. Because I think that secondary is playing well, legit, bro. You just got to get the linebacker in that front four. You're gonna be solid.
Yeah, so we'll see. The Bears got a lot of work to do in this offseason. Of course, we'll be here. Like I said, I'm starting to prepare my draft coverage, which I've realized covering the draft for basketball and football is just going to be very, very different with the amount of draft picks out there, bro. It's going to be difficult, bro. But I will figure out a way to do it. God help me. But otherwise, Bobby, go ahead and give him the closing, brother.
Hey, man, if y'all want more from me and C-Dub, hit us up on Shy Bulls Podcast. My boy, he was live calling. The Bulls hurt us, but it's okay. We going to keep chugging along, y'all. And if you want more from my boy Haize, hit him up on all social media platforms at CEO Haize. Get my boy to that 10K and stop playing. We on the road to 10K. Y'all need to understand that. Let's go.
400 away over on Chicago Bulls Central from hitting 10K. So if you're not subscribed over there and you like Bulls basketball, make sure you guys go over there. Also, if you just like general basketball talk, me, C-Dub, and Bobby, you also have NBA Central. So make sure you guys go and subscribe over there as well, as we keep it getting it popping over there also. But that's it from us for today. Make sure you follow us at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message, the number to do so, 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. Bear down, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.